You probably learned, like most of us, that showing weakness means you're not confident. The world rewards strength, certainty, and conviction. Admitting doubts or struggles? That's for the weak. This mindset traps millions in a psychological prison. They exhaust themselves maintaining a perfect image, hiding their insecurities, and projecting unshakable confidence they don't actually feel. I discovered something strange about true confidence while studying the work of psychologist Alfred Adler. The most genuinely confident people I've met freely admit their weaknesses. They acknowledge what they don't know. They're comfortable being imperfect. This is what I call the confidence paradox. The people trying hardest to appear confident are often the most insecure. The truly confident don't need to prove anything. Think about someone who constantly broadcasts their success, knowledge, and status. We instinctively sense their insecurity. Their excessive need to prove themselves reveals what they're trying to hide. Research from Harvard psychologist Cuddy shows that warmth and competence drive our judgments of others. When someone pretends to know everything, they might score high on perceived competence initially, but they lose trust, the warmth component that builds lasting relationships. Consider two scenarios: a team member who never admits mistakes, blames others, and positions himself as always right. A team member who says, "I don't know the answer, but I'll find out," acknowledges when she's wrong, and openly discusses her growth areas. Who would you trust more? Who seems more confident in their actual abilities? Ryan Holiday writes in Ego is the Enemy that the most dangerous person in any room is the one who can't admit what they don't know. Their ego creates a reality distortion field that prevents learning and growth. The confidence paradox explains why impostor syndrome haunts even highly accomplished people. They've built careers on appearing infallible. Each success raises the stakes of being found out as merely human. I witnessed this transformation in my friend Michael, a brilliant programmer who led technical teams. He built his identity around being the smartest person in the room. Questions were threats. Challenges were personal attacks. His team walked on eggshells around him. During a critical project, Michael made a serious miscalculation. Instead of hiding it, something shifted. He gathered his team and said, "I made a mistake. I need your help fixing it." The team didn't lose respect, they gained it. His vulnerability created space for everyone to contribute. The project succeeded because he stopped pretending to be perfect. Michael later told me, "I spent years terrified people would discover I didn't have all the answers. When I finally admitted it, I realized that was the moment I became a real leader." This paradox appears throughout history. Socrates, considered the wisest man in Athens, became so precisely because he admitted, "I know that I know nothing." His intellectual humility made him wiser than those who claimed to know everything. Modern psychology confirms this ancient wisdom. Research on the Dunning-Kruger effect shows that the least knowledgeable people often have the most confidence in their abilities, while experts understand the limitations of their knowledge. What creates this fear of showing weakness? Social psychologist Brené Brown points to shame, the fear of disconnection if others see our flaws. We believe the myth that perfect strength keeps us safe, when vulnerability actually creates deeper connections. Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that appearing knowledgeable matters less than being knowledgeable. The path to wisdom begins with admitting ignorance. Breaking free from this trap requires changing how you think about confidence. True confidence isn't absence of weakness but comfort with imperfection. Expertise isn't knowing everything but knowing the boundaries of your knowledge. Strength isn't hiding vulnerability but integrating it into your self-concept. Leadership isn't commanding respect through fear but earning it through authenticity. This shift isn't easy. Our culture rewards the appearance of certainty. Politicians who admit uncertainty seem weak. Experts who acknowledge limitations seem unqualified. Yet those who master the confidence paradox gain freedom. They stop wasting energy maintaining facades. They learn faster because they ask questions. They connect more deeply because they're authentic. The next time you feel compelled to hide your weakness, remember that owning it might be your greatest strength. When you're tempted to pretend knowledge you don't have, remember that admitting ignorance is the beginning of wisdom. True confidence isn't the absence of weakness. It's the strength to be seen as you really are.